Hey everybody, welcome, and I'm going to be showing you the tables that were at the tea party event, and then at the end of the video I'll have my tables and the processes of what I went through to organize my own table. I've never done a tea party before. As soon as I heard it was a tea party, I joined to be a hostess so that I could attempt to do a Mad Hatter event. So here's some of them that were in process. As you can see, some people did a theme, some didn't, and yet all the tables did turn out really lovely. This table, they did one, I don't know how she had a hold of heart-shaped plates. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I never would have thought of that. The other thing that I didn't give thought to because I spent so much time trying to think of what I needed, but I forgot utensils and I forgot sugar and creamer. Oh, I went crazy looking for a tea kettle and eventually forgot about some things that seemed to be very important. Now this table is simple, but it's very elegant. Look, as it processes, you'll see how it grows. Everyone brings, not everyone, I should clarify. Lots of ladies like to make paper crafts and they bring them and share them at the crop with other people. And they did the same thing here where they went around and they just give them something that you can use in maybe your scrapbooking or a little treat. Just so lovely. And again, I see the utensils and I think, oh, that's just so obvious, isn't it? When I was thinking finger sandwiches, I didn't think you needed utensils, but I forgot all about the tea. And look at this table. It's just a simple white tablecloth. Yeah, there's some embroidery or something on it, but just lovely little elegant looking table. I just think it's lovely. But now this one with the tea set, oh my goodness, how pretty. And look at the tablecloth. And I think that tablecloth is actually like a dollar store tablecloth. I don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but that's simple. You can do all these things very easily. I know that triple tray is done with plates and candlesticks. There's YouTube videos for that. And then she had a little vignette in the middle of the table for her decoration. I just think everyone did a wonderful job, and I loved seeing all the different tablescapes. Now this, she also had little crocheted little giveaways. I'm not sure what was in them, and I didn't feel proper asking her what was in them. I'm sure she would have told me, but this lady had offered to let me use a tea kettle that she had, but I didn't need to. And this one is an Alice in Wonderland. What the color scheme is so pretty, and she had little drink me bottles of water for her guests. I thought that was so great. Now here's the tea kettle I found. I found it in the thrift store, Desert Industries here in Arizona. And on the top, it didn't have its top. But I was able to find these little toppers that you can put on your cups, on your teacups to keep the drink cold, hot. This was one of my table decorations, and I used Graphic 45, a deck of cards, Dollar Tree flowers, and found some keys online, real inexpensive. The watch I got from, I had a whole set of those for a diorama I did on Alice in Wonderland. And the little individual decorations, I got those from a a thrift store as well. I just happened to come upon them. And what was great about this particular, I thought was great, you don't have to have everything matching. I found online an Alice in Wonderland paper plates and napkins. Now the set comes with cups and straws, but I didn't need them because I think they use them for children's parties. But they worked out perfectly. They had their own napkins, but I found a set of napkins. This one here with the rabbit and the watch. I had to have those because I like that. And then all the cups were from different thrift stores. And so the same is true for the table runner. I got that online at Amazon, of course. Where else do we get it? And then there's the cards, and I have a video. I'll link it in the next one if you want to see how I made the flowers. You can also do a search and find them. And then Dollar Tree flowers that I had left over. So there it is, pretty much. The hardest part was doing the flowers. Actually, the hardest part was actually accomplishing it. And the little purses, I had a little treat inside the purse. I made paper purses. And then there was, I just fussing with it as I'm taking pictures. There's a little bell that comes off that has a Alice in Wonderland. For some reason, the bell was appropriate. And keys. I had a ton of keys that I got online. And you don't have to purchase anything. You just gather things in your kitchen too and do the same thing. This was a setup for 6 people. And so you could do 4 and still have something lovely. And that fluff that's at the top, I think I got that at Dollar Tree too, like years ago. Or maybe it was on sale at Michael's. I can't remember. I've had it forever. That's why I can't remember. And the little bunny that I got at Dollar Tree because, the rabbit. The rabbit is coming. And then just each time I went out, I had that forethought in my mind of looking and seeing if there was something that worked. And that's pretty much how I came up with it. Now there's a stark difference between this and the other ones, only because it was dark and I like the darker colors. I like royal colors, so purples, blues. Pastels are not my thing, but there it is. I hope you enjoyed watching. I have a picture of, we all were supposed to come dressed as like our finest, our going to church kind of look. And actually, it's just not something I was prepared to do. I had bought a special t-shirt for this event, and I had some hats that were decorated like the Mad Hatter. I already had them. So that was my plan. So I quickly came up with something, and I have a picture at the end of what I did. So if you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions of things maybe I forgot to talk about or to explain. I'd be happy to answer them. And also, I also appreciate any subscribers, and if you are a subscriber, I want to thank you for being here and watching to the end. It's my pleasure to share what's going on in the crafty life. I don't know why I got stuck on this particular, I guess I kept wanting to have the little bunny rabbit facing out, and I kept trying to figure that one out. Alrighty, so thank you for listening and watching.